The latest. Thank you for love and support. I appreciate you all. A slave that do not rebel doesn't deserve pity. This is what our all in all Captain Ibrahim Traore always tells us. We are regulated by a group of people, yet we do not know that we are being regulated as Africans and Westerners. Now EU Parliament is on fire. They are not knowing peace because some members have reason to fight against those who are there claiming they are for the interests of the world and imposing a system of governance on us that we have absolutely no idea of. According to them, we need to start rebelling against our democratic elected leaders. That these leaders are not there to serve the interests of anybody. And that is the reason to which we are seeing all the problems that we are seeing around us without being solved. That these people never care about any other person. That is a system that is built on lies. And we have to stop bowing down to these leaders, because no matter what we do, they will never serve the interests of us, because these leaders are there not for you and I. It's like they are there to create what we are seeing, the suffering. That is why for years we've practiced, we've elected, yet we haven't seen any change. Look at Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso that have reason to rebel against that system. Look at the development within the shortest possible time.
For God's sake, stop giving your democratically elected governments the benefit of the doubt. They are not deserving of that. They are not. Stop rationalizing whatever your government is doing. Stop rationalizing and come up with some good intentions. They have no good intentions. Never. As I said before, in the entire history of mankind, there has never been a political elite concerned about the well-being of regular people. And it isn't any different now. Why should it? Stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. Because I can tell you, you cannot comply your way out of a tyranny. It is impossible. Trying to do so, you will only feed a gigantic alligator in the hopes of being eaten last. But guess what? Your turn will come, and then you will be the one swallowed up. I also have to ask the people, end your silence. Speak up. For God's sake, stop complying. Start rebelling. They're out to get you if you do not resist. I would also urge you to stop voting for those who inflict this psychological abuse on you, who mock you for their own good. In order to deal with this unfree world, to defy this unfree world, I have decided to become so absolutely free that my very existence is an act of rebellion. And that's what we all need to do. But it is not the goal that renders a system oppressive. It is always the methods by which the goal is pursued. Whenever a government claims to have the people's interest at heart, you need to think again. In the entire history of mankind, there has never been a political elite sincerely concerned about the well-being of regular people. What makes any of us think that it is different now? If the age of enlightenment has brought forth anything, then certainly this. Never take anything any government tells you at face value. Always question everything any government does or does not do. Always look for ulterior motives and always ask, cui bono, who benefits? Whenever a political elite pushes an agenda this hard and resorts to extortion and manipulation to get their way, you can almost always be sure your benefit is definitely not what they had at heart. As far as I'm concerned, I will not be vaccinated with anything that has not been properly vetted and tested and has shown no sound scientific evidence that the benefits outweigh the disease itself and possible long-term side effects, which, to this day, we don't know anything about. I will not be reduced to a mere guinea pig by getting vaccinated with an experimental drug. And I will most assuredly not get vaccinated because my government tells me to and promises in return I will be granted freedom. Let's be clear about one thing. No one grants me freedom, for I am a free person. So I dare the European Commission and the German government throw me in jail, lock me up and throw away the key for all I care. But you will never be able to coerce me into being vaccinated if I, the free citizen that I am, choose not to be vaccinated. The point is simply this. It comes down to a choice. It's either freedom, democracy, and the rule of law, or enslavement. There is no such thing in between. There is no such thing as a little freedom, a little democracy, a little rule of law, just as there is no such thing as a little enslavement. So that's the choice. It comes down to it's either the globalitarian misanthropists or the people. It comes down to it's either us or them. And that's, I think, what this really is all about. Now, when my colleagues and I were elected to this parliament, there was no question about it. We were on the side of the people, because the people actually pay us to act in their best interest. That's our job. And once again, I will say to every single elected representative around the world, to every single member in every elected government around the world, if you do not unequivocally stand with the people and serve in their best interest, act in their best interest, you have no place in any parliament or in any government. You belong behind bars. You may even rot in hell for all I care at this point, because that's exactly what you deserve if you sell out the people. Now I would like to make a promise to the people, and I'm pretty sure I can speak.
These people control everything. According to them, even the top people who are going around showing their face on camera, claiming they are for the interest of the humans all over the world, especially when it comes to Africa, how they are doing everything possible to set us free, that these people are being controlled by some people in the dark. That when it comes to these people, she herself isn't aware. She don't know them. She has never seen them. But the ones who are seen on camera are not the real controllers of the world. There is much darker secrets than we are seeing. A lot is happening. People want to keep us under control. And that is why they are scared that we are rising. And according to what they are telling us, we need to rise to fight for that freedom, because they want to keep us under control. And that is why they are scared that now social media is giving us the access to information, and we ourselves are educating our brothers and sisters to rise against what we have been fed with and the comfort that they've created, all in the name of democracy. Like majority of us to believe in this are democratic elected leaders. These leaders are all serving the interests of just a group of people. They are never there for you and I. Forget about the speech that they made. Look at what they gave us during the UN Security Council. This is what our leaders are always good at, in speech. And if speech was what was solving the problems of the world, I think African leaders, we would have solved all the problems in this world. That is either we rise up to fight for freedom or we remain slaves. A lot of us don't understand that we are slaves to other people in this world. So they gave us systems of education, systems of what, and we believe so much in them, forgetting that these are things that are there to program us. So we'll never know what is actually happening in the world. This is what they are fighting against. And the African believe that I have the power, because we are programmed to believe that at the end of every 4 or 5 years, you have the right to decide who leads you, but your voices are not heard. You might kill to vote, but other people determine who leads you, because they will never allow any other person to serve the interests of other people without serving them. And that is why we are seeing these people rising against Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, rising against China, and rising against Russia, because these leaders are making sure that the people get the best. Which other African country are we seeing these things? Those in the democratic elected, if not promises, speeches? And we still have the youth that our lives are put at risk following and cheering these people up, because we believe in the speech they gave us. We believe in just a personality and not what we think they will do to set us free. We are the only ones that can actually set ourselves free. And this is the time for us to rise up, to fight, because the world is full of darkness. And we are kept in this darkness when other people are living in light. So you and I have to fight for the freedom that we are looking for. And we can only do it by ourselves and not any other person. So that's the latest around the world. And in EU,